Hi everybody, welcome back. We are in a Rise crossover. So today we're going to be checking out the Battle Pass. So we have the new Seven Deadly Sins Battle Pass. So we have the end of the Halloween event. They removed everything that was left over from it, and we do have an exchange shop, which is right over here in the guild hall. We have Infernal Castle expansion, so they added Monarch City and Deadly Kingdom enemies to the castle. They added the new shadows for the new floors and the 4 new relics. They also did keep Boss Rush. They just changed, obviously, the drops you get from it. So there's 4 new accessories to get from it, and they improved the overall balance and drop system of it. And then there's new accessories overall. We have 4 new ones from Storm, 4 from Key Dungeons, and 4 new ones from World Bosses. And then obviously we have the new Battle Pass with 3 new shadows, a weapon, and 3 mounts added. And all Battle Pass items have been added to craft menu. And then we have 2 new ranks, Sovereign and Sovereign Ruler Plus, which obviously we have all the buffs they give. And then they added MR plus crafting for shadows, so probably if you get to SR, and then weapon crafting, improved game stability and performance, and then we have 2 new codes, End Halloween and Deadly Pass. So let's go ahead. And Halloween, nice, and Deadly Pass, nice. All right. So first things first, I need to. Oh, my tickets. Anyways, let's go ahead and buy that first. So we have the premium. So now let me go ahead. Let's see how far we can get, because I have a lot of things done. I did this all today. This was very last minute. I've been super busy throughout the week, so I didn't have time to like fully get up these just in case. But I mean, hey man, it's better than nothing, for being fully honest. Alright, so we have this, and then I do have some quests. So let's go ahead, claim these as well. I'm getting every single ounce of XP I can, because it's not like there's more to levels, so, or as far as I'm aware. Yeah, they didn't mention anything about a more rebirth. I don't want to test that theory right now, because I'm gonna cry if I have to have no XP. Alright, let's see which we're at 19, not surprised. Alright, so now we just say goodbye to all our tickets and just skip, 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 skip. And let's see, what did we get to? 89. I'll take it. Ooh, let's see how much I far I need for the tokens. I probably have to. Yeah, I need to go all the way to 100. Oh, jeez. I need a few more. That's fine. That's the mount. That's another token. That's title. Jeez, I forget this goes all the way to 150. Those are just mounts. Okay. So let's go see. Where's my crafting? So for Battle Pass, we have Devourer Sins. I already got since I have these title tokens. So we can get MR plus Diane, Merlin, and Gother. Then we also have Sacred Rita. Oh, I can't really make MR plus weapons, so I'm not gonna bother with that one. So we'll get the Premium Shadow, and then let's do Gother. Nah, I don't care for the mounts, so I'm not gonna bother with those. So let's go ahead and see what we need for these quests. So for the quests, you need, for SR, you need level 1000 and reach floor 275, which we've done already. So let's go ahead and take this rank up test. Alright, so let's hop in here, and we'll just go ahead and zoom through this, and then I'll see y'all as we reach the end. Alright, y'all, we've made it to the end, so let's go ahead and claim. So now for SR Plus, you need floor 300 and level 1100, so you need to be max level. It's not bad, not bad. So let's go ahead, hop out, and go do the next test. I'll see y'all once we reach the end of that one. Alright, y'all, we made it to the end for the SR Plus. That's what I claimed that. And then also for being that, we also have a GR Halloween Monarch now, thanks to being SR Plus. So let's go ahead and head back to lobby. Alright, so we're back in lobby. So the next thing to check out is the new, it should be in here. They said they moved the boss rush to the guild hall. Yes, cemetery rush. So let's see what we got now. So we have the Arcane Watcher Mask, which gives shadow level, damage, and experience. Revenant Soul Idol, which gives shadow level, shadow damage, and rise luck. Super hair, it's funny. Weapon damage and weapon levels. And then Twilight Duality Relic, which is weapon damage, weapon levels, and shadow levels. So depending on what these equip for, because it depends, because the accessories I'm running right now, who's inviting me? Because these all give decently high shadow levels. I don't know. I mean, I'll check it out. Let's do the insane mode one, because it's probably going to be the best one for right now. So I'll go ahead and just try to get these relics first. Hopefully it's not bugged out for it, where they don't drop like it happened before. But we'll also see. Because they said they balanced Insane Rush. So it should be relatively easy. It shouldn't be too hard. I need to level him up and get him maxed out. Oh, okay. But yeah, we'll just run through this and I'll see if I can get the drop. So, I'll see you back in a second. And it didn't drop. So, I'll have to try that again later. Make sure I have all my drop stuff equipped. I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so we're chilling. I need to upgrade a lot of these to max. I'm very lacking on some of that, for being fully honest. So, obviously I didn't get anything off of it. Alright, so I'm going to AFK these keys, and I'll be back once we hopefully have all four accessories. Or, no, I will have all four. So, I'll see you all back in a second. Alright, guys, so we're back in lobby. So, we got all four of the relics that you can get. So, we have Eternal Light Crown, which gives 240% shadow damage, 26 shadow levels, and 6% drop chance. Then there's the Dragon Oath's Cloak, which gives 30 shadow damage, 5 shadow levels, 300% weapon damage. Then Void Monarch Orb, which gives 140 shadow damage, 10 shadow levels, and 6% drop chance. And then the last one is Stormglide Helm, which gives 140% weapon, 15% cash, and 6 weapon levels. So let's go ahead and switch back to my team. Let's see. Do any of these? Because for the head, we have this, which is you, which is a lot better. And for the cape, 23, that's 5, so that's better. And then for armor, it's 20. Yeah, because none of them was armor, so that's fine. And obviously, Raw Orb is still better. And that doesn't give anything. Alright, so this is the only one that's actually good for that wise. Let's make sure I equip that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to run Castle now. Let's see. Is Castle spawned? 8. It's not. So I'm going to have to wait for that. That's fine. Alright. So let's see. How old is the server? I don't think the server's old enough. Yeah. Alright, so we'll have to wait a bit for a storm spawns. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can server hop to see if I can find a storm. So I'll see you back if we manage to find a storm. If not, then I'll just have to wait. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm still in the middle. I was in the middle of server hopping for storms, but they just resetted all the world servers, so that's gonna take me a minute. But they did just do some bug fixes, so they changed the shadows. So the Battle Pass shadows are now GR rank. Same thing for the weapon. And they also just did minor hot fixes, but there is a new code, which is Deadly Fix. So let's go ahead and use that code here. Nice. And some spooky sharks. That's funny. All right. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. I did also get. I did do boss. I did the world boss, and I got 3 of the accessories from one go. So I got the Eclipse Warden armor. I think that was one of them. Let's see. Let's show here. Yeah, the Eclipse Warden armor, which gives 15 weapon, 240 weapon damage, 16 levels, and 120 shadow damage. Then I got Shadow Cape of the Abyss, which gives 220 shadow damage, 26 shadow level, and 12 for experience buff. And then the Spirit Harper's Charm, which does 5 drop chance, 10 for cash, and 12 for experience. So there is that. I don't know what the. What was this? Shadow Cape of the Abyss. So that's the cape, which is 26 levels. That is definitely better. So now we got a better cape. Increase that damage even higher. That's not going to be good for drop chance, but that's fine. So I'm going to go back. I'm just going to be sitting here waiting. So I'll have to just sit here and wait for another storm to spawn since all the servers were reset. So I'll be back in a second once I can do all that. Alright guys, so the storm event finally spawned and we got all the relics from it. So the relics you get from the storm event, we have the Abyss Walker Mantle, which gives 45 shadow damage, 8 shadow levels, and 7 drop chance. The Spirit Blade Cloak gives 8 weapon levels, 160 weapon damage, and 10 experience. The Titan Slayer Carapace gives 90 shadow damage and 14 shadow levels. And then the Blade Master Raiment gives 12 weapon levels and 150% weapon damage. They're really pushing for heavy weapons because a lot of things give weapon damage. The only relics I don't have yet is the boss rush ones. I mean I'll go ahead and retry it. I don't know. It's just it wasn't dropping for me after doing it so many times. But I'll go into it because why not? Alright. So I'll go ahead and hop in the boss rush. I'll start from easy mode, make my way to insane, and hopefully they just don't take too long to drop. So I'll see y'all back in a second. Alright y'all, so I've been running boss rush for like about an hour now, ain't gonna lie. I haven't gotten a single accessory from any of the modes. I ran them all. I haven't gotten a single one, so I'm giving up on that for right now. I was gonna check out Castle, but I don't have. I don't think I can even go up to the 350. Yeah, I've only been to 335, and my team isn't really much better. Obviously, I only have the 3 Battle Pass Shadows. So, I'm gonna go work on my team and get some more MR pluses and figure that out. So that'll basically be it for this. Well, I'll try again for the accessories later to see if I can get them, but this junk is stressing me out. So, but it's been real. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.